hippies, van lifers, travellers, nomads. We've been called all sorts of things over the years. But I think if we're honest, we're just two people who feel most at home when the road is moving. We've been stuck in one place for a while, longer than we planned, and there was a reason for that. And sometimes you reach a point where you have to make a decision, even when you don't know where it's going to take you. So we made ours, we left, and we went with the only thing that ever really made sense to us, the open road. If I'm being really honest, I don't think this life would be like for everybody. But as the famous saying goes, not all those who wander are lost. This video is going to leave lots of unanswered questions, and there's a reason for that, because it's going to take more than one video to tell this story. To get some water. Is that nice?
Don't worry about the water after
The sensible thing to do under the circumstances would have just been to stay put. Obviously, us being us, we weren't prepared to do that.
feels like really windy and eerie out here, you know.
Does it?
Yeah, it's really weird. It's like being in Wild West. It feels really, I don't know.
The goal, I don't know if it'll be possible or not, the dream, I guess, and we're going to do our best to do it, is to bring you the most real, authentic, raw travel van life content that's ever been made. We're holding absolutely nothing back. We just stopped here to try and get some water. We're completely out of water. We managed to get a bottle and a packet of some kind of garlic crisps. They're actually quite nice. But a little quick stop off here and let's hit the road again.
There's a storm coming. There's been lightning last night, lighting up the sky like fireworks. And now you can hear the thunder coming. And the wind is absolutely horrendous once you get up onto the motorways up there. So we need to make a move. Like calm. That's what it feels like now, because like it's been really windy and now you've got that complete and utter calm. It feels like the eye of a storm, doesn't it?
It's just going to go boom in it in a minute.
It feels like it's just going to go. We're going down the bottom way.
Yeah, well, you almost drank the same
So
one.
nice to meet you, mate. Take care.
Enjoy Lisbon. See you later,
Take
dude.
care. Nice to meet you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. You too, man. Safe travels.
In 200 meters, turn right onto CL 605.
bit of a problem. So we need some food. We need to stock up with some food, and the supermarket that we've just driven 35 minutes to is shut.
It says it's open.
Emma thinks it were open. It's not open, Emma, at all.
It says it's open online. It says it's open till 9:30. So confused.
Just so confused.
Supermarkets are closing early or staying shut today because it's the 15th of August and it's the Feast of the Assumption.
Wow, love that.
Nationwide bank holiday. So we've got a problem now because nowhere is going to be open. It's a bank holiday. There's only us. This is Romany Pirates. That's what this is.
Shut again. Everything's
Shut.
closed constantly.
Flying out loud. We've not got anything to eat.
What are we actually going to do?
I don't know.
I don't have any
we're
water.
going to get a takeaway. Everything's shut. It's bank holiday. It's killing.
I don't actually think we've ever been in this position where we might not be able to get any food or water. I'm not right keen on apricots. Can I have an apricot, please? Literally in the middle of the no man's land. Everything's shut, but we think hopefully we've found a little cafe which goes against our budget plan, which we'll explain probably later on, but this is literally our only option at the minute.
Right, Daisy. Chili cars. I want you to build me a camper like that one, look, with swimming pool in.
Whoa!
There's a storm coming.
I know, it's too windy. We need to try and beat this storm.
This is bad, Reese. This is really bad. Really dusty. Everywhere, there's dust flying everywhere. I can't even breathe. Can't even tell you.
Let's go back to the van, love. Come on.
Whoa. I've literally no clue what this is going to taste like. So we've got no food in at all, but do you know when you've got no food in but you do have food in, you just don't have things in that you think can go together. So basically I found a packet of Mexican rice, a packet of like a lime and coriander rice, some kidney beans that were like ready to serve, so I didn't have to rinse them, so that were good, because normally you've got to give them a really good rinse through. Reese has managed to buy us a bottle of water, so that's good. And we had some potatoes that looked like they were growing new potatoes, but it's right in it, you just take them bits off and then you can chop them up and use them, can't you? So that's fine. So I've done the potatoes in a little bit of honey that we usually have in for if we've got a cough or a cold, and some Chinese spices that were quite damp and looked like they've seen better days, but I've put them in with the potatoes and fried those off, and then I've put the rice in, and then I've put some of these kidney beans in, added some water into it. I've got a packet of mayonnaise that came out of one of those, you know when you order those like Hello Fresh things and what have you. So when we were at the cottage, because we never have any food in, because we're not there all the time. So when we were there, I'd got some of that Hello Fresh delivery things, or like, I can't remember, it one of those home delivery companies. And I saved all the packets because we never use them. So I've got some of that. And then we found some wraps that we're just debating by testing it to see whether we can actually eat them, because they're quite past their best before date. But that's best before, that's guideline, isn't it? It's guideline, that's what I'm saying, it's guideline. Reese is saying no, you can't eat them. I'm saying it's guideline. It's best before, it's not used by.
Right.
They look all right, they taste all right. So we're going to try and make a burrito and see what it tastes like. Whoa, what's happening out there?
Thunder, massive storm.
Right, it doesn't look bad, this. In fairness. Oh, it's pouring it down on me. Can't shut them completely because you can't breathe. That looks alright, doesn't it?
Oh, it's delicious. You were right, that guy that we met back at that petrol station. That were a bad storm. We're used to being on the road, obviously, but that were a bad storm. But the guy in this truck stop just said, "Don't think it's over because it's not," and the clouds are looking really black. We were going to go on some mountainous roads just for like a bit of change of scenery, but I think looking at this, we're actually going to stick to the main roads here.
Romany Pirates watchers, because they've just come past us and beat their horn and been waving like mad out of the window. So if that were you, hello. I'll never ever get used to that. Yeah, if this is that storm still, this is bad. It's literally all over the place. It's just throwing us absolutely everywhere. But this is what happens when you're on the road, isn't it? This is what happens when you're on the road. You just got to keep going. You've got to keep pushing through it. We've hunkered down already for the rain and the storm that came then, but now it's like this is just kind of like almost a leftover with the wind. We're not sure if we are caught in some kind of like weird vortexy, tunnely thing of wind from a wildfire. I can't smell any smoke, but it's weird because it's really sort of car feels seasick. It's really kind of bad on one side, but on the other side the sky is clear, so it does make me think it must be related to some kind of wildfire. But with these wildfires you're going to get changes in weather and things like that, aren't you, as well, I presume? It's awful.
Oh, this storm is awful. We hunkered down for as long as we possibly could, and then we needed to be on the road again. But it's just absolutely buffeting the van all over the place. And we have to have the windows open as well because of the heat, because it's warm and windy. But it's just an awful, awful storm, is it? Just horrific. But it's life on the road. It's calmed down a little bit now. It's not as bad. I don't know if you can see my hands. I don't know if that's showing up on camera. That's how much I was gripping Romany. My hands are absolutely red raw. But yeah, hopefully we're coming through the worst of it now. So this is our park up for tonight. It's just like a petrol station, around the back of a petrol station, but we've had a look on Park for Night, which if you're new here is the app we use to find park ups, and it says we can have a hot shower in the morning, so I'm well happy with that. There's actually cameras around here as well, so it feels quite safe. It's near a road, but it should be peaceful, quiet night here. It's all right. That's my coffee there. Morning. Nice peaceful night's sleep here in this garage. Do you know what? There's so lovely people in here. Just had a nice shower. But you see how like it's not about any destination or anything like that for us. It's not even about like what country we're in or anything like that. It's just about travelling like pure open road. When you've travelled 1,000 miles and you've got 1,000 miles to go, there's nothing that beats it. And for us, it's about doing this anyway, living this life anyway. You know, Emma struggles like anybody that's got like what they call a silent illness, an illness that you can't physically see, will understand what it's like. And you know, Emma really struggles. Like, she's laughing, she's joking, but underneath that she's got agonising pain, she doesn't sleep, all that kind of stuff. But I think the message in that is, here we are, here she is doing it anyway. You know, we're living on the road, choose what happens, you know. And you get to that point where you just stop caring. You just stop caring about the what ifs and the yeah buts and everything else that goes with normal life in society, if that's the right word. And you just do it, you just go for it, and it's a freedom like you'll never experience in any other situation, like the freedom of the open road.
I don't understand why I've got curly hair this morning.
Emma's stinging this morning, and she's got curly hair, and one of her dread beads has fallen off.
I'm having one of them days where everything's going wrong. I'm covered in bruises all over. Look at my legs. Look at that. Because I knock into things all the time. I bang into things all the time, and I'm covered in bruises. I look a right mess. And I'm stinging everywhere, and I'm aching everywhere, and I'm
She still thinks it's funny.
I'm having a mare of a morning. You don't mind. You just take your time getting ready, don't you? You don't mind. Just take your time. That's the thing. There's no rules, is there? There's no rules. Nobody's telling me what to do.
No, I can see that.
I'll get up. Well, you'll keep telling me what to do. I'm trying to have a cup of coffee, and you're like, are you gonna go on camera?
Yeah, because you're on your last written warning, Emma. Then you're sacked. You're sacked from Romany Pirates. One more written warning, and that's it. You're gone.
I'm just relaxing, and I can take my time. Can't I? That's the thing, though. Is genuinely, it's just being able to be in charge of your own timetable and not panicking. And when you're unwell, you panic. You panic if you're not meeting everybody's demands. It puts pressure on you. And now I can not panic about that.
So poetic.
I know. I'm sweating.
So we're still facing a lot of worries with Emma's health, and one thing and another, our situation's changed quite drastically, really. And so we did the only thing we know what to do, which is to hit the open road with no destination, just the journey and the people you meet along the way. But we had to just hit the open road. It's a decision we both made. And along this journey, there's actually become a specific reason, not necessarily a destination, but a specific reason why we need to continue this journey.
Take me back to the old dirt road where Mama and Papa used to go. Let's sing all them songs from a long time ago and pine for them old days of yore. Well, let me run through the breeze like the leaves on the trees. Let me fly like the leaves when they fall.